Hey guys, it's Ken back with another reaction video. I know that it started snowing in parts of the country. Luckily, I live in Florida, so no snow for me. But I thought this was a perfect opportunity to play this video, which is Ice Instruments Play Beautiful Music. I think it's very fascinating and I'm curious to check it out. So let's take a look.
Is there anyone here who does not understand Swedish? Okay. It was about 20 years ago when I built my first ice musical instrument on top of a mountain, and I tightened the strings and I plucked on the wires and I heard the sound coming out from inside the instrument. And I was so excited by what I heard that I put on my skis, I skied all the way down to the village, and I told them what had happened to me and how excited I was. They pretty much thought I was a kook. Well, on that day, I sort of had a dream, a vision of what could one day become. Welcome to my dream. The ice instrument is made of frozen water. We're made of melted water. And that physical connection opens the door for a spiritual connection. And for me, when I listen to an ice instrument, it just makes me happy. It's one thing to build an ice instrument, it's another thing to maintain it and use it throughout time. The ice is always sublimating away into the atmosphere. Players get up next to the instruments. You got hot bodies next to cold instruments and they're melting. And the audience walks in. Suddenly the temperature rises because they're breathing. In that case, the strings on the stringed instruments begin to get softer and the pitch goes down on stringed instruments. On the pipe instruments, for instance, the Rolandophone, the tubes in the xylophone, and so on, those begin to go up. So you've got the orchestra going in two different directions. It took me quite a while really to understand that all of the tuning and all of just the complete disaster was because of the temperature fluctuation. And that eventually led me to realizing that I need to build my own architecture that can ventilate the heat from the audience away from the orchestra. And that's how we came to the basic design of the concert hall that we have with the two domes, which accommodates for letting out the heat of the audience and keeping the instruments in a cool. You know, I think of magic, really, the definition for me of magic is unbelievable but happening. And I think that in the long run is the kaboom possibility for ice music to really affect the world, the people of the world, in this release of really joy when your disbelief dissolves.
Without a song or dance, what are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Thank you for tonight. Have a lovely evening.
What an awesome concept. Like, just concept execution. I would have liked to have seen more of the performing, but I get that this was a short video and it was more about the process and the kind of overall spectacle of it. But what a cool idea. I would never go because I would be freezing my buns off, but it is cool that I can watch it because of the internet. But that's just so amazing and awesome. And there's got to be so much work that goes into it. But I also wonder, like, how much money goes into it, because it's like water is kind of free, especially when you live in an area that's covered in ice. That's just absolutely astounding. What a cool world we live in, and this is just one of the cool spectacles of that world. So I enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below with your thoughts on this performance. Then head on over to MishaKent.com to submit your requests, upvote requests you'd like to see. Check out Facebook, Patreon, PayPal, all good ways to support the channel, all of them immensely appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next reaction video.